The first light is hitting the soot on the glass, watching the heavy clouds finally pass. I'm measuring the distance I've already come, finding the melody under the hum. The scaffolding is steady, the blueprints are new, drafting a version that's honest and true. The scaffolding of hope, rising from the floor. I don't recognize the weight of the never anymore. It's the texture of the morning, the gold and the gray, a durable kind of light for a long haul day. I've stopped carrying the bricks that don't belong to me, clearing the sight so the vision can see. There's a quiet authority in the way that I stand, tracing the future in the palm of my hand. We don't need the thunder to know we've arrived, just the simple beauty of having survived. The view from the top is different than I thought, respecting the lessons that the struggle has brought. It's not just survival, it's a master design, crossing the border, crossing the line. Scaffolding of hope, rising from the floor. I don't recognize the weight of the never anymore. It's the texture of the morning, the gold and the gray, a durable kind of light for a long haul day. The morning light is a witness to the things I've survived. A quiet celebration for the way I've arrived. I'm sweeping the dust of the doubt off the porch, carrying the clarity instead of the torch. The brickwork is solid, the windows are clear, deciding that the vision is stronger than the fear. It's the daylight claws, the turning of the page, leaving all the heavy ghosts inside the empty cage. It's the texture of the promise, a different kind of boundary line. Stay on a different kind of boundary line. There's a peace in the room that the money can't rent, refining the purpose of the time I've spent. We don't need the noise to know we're on the way, just a steady commitment to the light of the day. I'm not looking back at the salt in the wake, I'm counting the value of the choices I make. It's a structural shift, a change in the frame, calling the future by a different name. It's the daylight close, the turning of the page, leaving all the heavy ghosts inside the empty cage. Just the texture of the promise, the gold and the gray, a durable kind of light for a long hard day. Contract signed. Yeah. The sunlight is heavy, leaning on the grain of the wood, doing the things that a younger version never understood. I stopped trying to paint over the cracks in the wall. There's a different kind of grace in the middle of it all. The math is internal, the ledger is written in bone, sitting on the truth that I finally call my own. It's the marrow of the day, the essence of the hour, finding the peace that doesn't rely on the power. No filtered intentions, no chasing the ghost of the fame, just the solid weight of a life that knows its name. Experience is the anchor that keeps the vessel still, against the rising tide of a weak and wandering will. I'm ordered in the silence in the back of the room, extracting the light from the middle of the gloom. We don't need the glitter to know that the gold is real, just the honest friction of the way the materials feel. It's the marrow of the day, the essence of the hour, finding the peace that doesn't rely on the power. No filtered intentions, no chasing the ghost of the fame, just the solid weight of a life that knows its name. Unvarnished. The shadows are stretching across the linen sheet, finding a sanctuary in the middle of the heat. I'm cataloging the silence, the weight of the air, the way the evening light settles on the wooden chair. No agendas to follow, no clocks on the wall, just the sovereignty of standing after the fall. The quiet inventory, the wealth in the palm, trading the frantic search for a permanent calm. It's the satin and shadow, the gray and the gold, the story of resilience that doesn't need to be told. Doesn't need to be told. The dust motes are drifting in a beam of the sun, counting the victories that I've already won. I'm breathing in the ozone after the rain, clearing the residue of the phantom pain. We don't need the motion to know we've arrived, just the simple awareness of how we've survived. The quiet inventory, the wealth in the palm, trading the frantic search for a permanent calm. It's the satin and shadow, the gray and the gold, a story of resilience that doesn't need to be told. The shadows are long against the indigo wall, learning the lessons that the seasons let fall. I'm building a fortress out of silence and time, a sovereign mountain that I've started to climb. The math is settled, the intentions are clear, leaving the static in the rearview mirror. Amber resilience, the light in the grain, finding the wisdom in the middle of the brain. No filtered versions of the truth that I hold, a vintage spirit that refuses to be sold. Experience is a cloak that I wear in the cold. Trading the copper for a different kind of gold. Stay on the beat. I'm auditing the patterns of the life I've designed, leaving the noise of the masses behind. We don't need the applause to know we're alive, just the quiet awareness of how we survive. Amber resilience, the light in the grain, finding the wisdom in the midden of the brain. No filter versions of the truth that I hold. A vintage spirit that refuses to be sold. Solid as the brick. Solid as the brick. Just need the scenery to move. While I stay perfectly still. Don't look for me. The miles are just numbers on a digital screen, passing through the spaces of what might have been. I'm leaning my temple against the cool of the pain, watching the world dissolve in the silver and the rain. I've got no destination, just a need for the air, leaving all the heavy words in the empty chair. I'm just a ghost in transit, a passenger of peace, looking for the frequency where the demands cease. It's a quiet revolution on a vinyl covered seat, finding my own rhythm in the middle of the retreat. Don't call my name, I've left it back at the start, tracing the lines of a different kind of map. The asphalt is a ribbon that I'm trying to untie. Underneath the heavy weight of a grayscale sky, I'm unbecoming everything they told me to be. The movement is the only thing that's setting me free. I'm just a ghost in transit, a passenger of peace. Don't follow, looking for the frequency where the demand cease. It's a quiet revolution on the vinyl covered seat, finding my own rhythm in the middle of the retreat. Just a few, I'm gone. The sun hits the iron before the city wakes, counting the progress in the moves that the silence makes. I'm avoiding the mirrors that show a distorted view, polishing the lens until the sky turns a different blue. It's a strategic walk on a path that I had to pave, saving the energy that the noisy people crave. Basement calculus, solving for the soul, keeping the focus while the seasons lose control. It's not about the flash, it's about the steady hand, building a legacy on a solid piece of land. The ledger is balanced, the debts are all erased, looking at the world with the look that can't be chased. I'm building a structure from the bottom to the top, with a momentum that the gravity can't stop. We don't need the hype when the work speaks for itself, dusting the awards on a high and lonely shelf. Basement calculus, solving for the soul, keeping the focus while the seasons lose control. It's not about the flash, it's about the steady hand, building a legacy on a solid piece of land. Exactly as planned. On the brick and stone, searching for a frequency to call my own. The city's humming like a broken wire, but I'm just cooling down the inner fire. Pencil scratching on a yellow pad, turning all the good things out of all the bad. I'm a ghost inside the rhythm of the street, with the 12-bit heart and some dusty feet. It's just subtle static in the back of the mind, leaving all the heavy, hollow noise behind. Just a soft vibration, just a steady flow. Nowhere left to run and nowhere left to go. Like I'm counting bars, looking for the wisdom underneath the scars. They try to sell the fast life, I'm buying slow, watching how the seeds of the spirit grow. Ink on the finger, soul in the machine, keeping my vibration crystal clear and clean. It's just subtle static in the back of the mind, leaving all the heavy, hollow noise behind. through the haze of a digital dream, finding the stillness inside of the stream. The map isn't paper, the path isn't stone. It's a language of silence I've always known. I'm listening to things that the eyes cannot see, the version of me that is finally free. No more disguises, no more of the mask. The spirit is answering before I can ask. It's the light that doesn't flicker, the truth in the dark, the steady vibration, the primordial spark. Everything's aligned, everything's aligned, everything is clear. There's nothing to chase, and there's nothing to fear. The garden is quiet, the roots are held deep. The promises made are the ones that I keep. I've settled the debt with the ghost of the past, finding the peace that was built here to last. The air is a blessing, the moment is grace. I recognize home in every new place. The journey is in word, the destination is now. It's the light that doesn't flicker, the truth in the dark, the steady vibration, the primordial spark. Everything's aligned, everything's aligned, everything is clear. There's nothing to chase, and there's nothing to fear. Deep within, let it begin. The compass is true, the center is you. It's the light that doesn't flicker, the truth in the dark, steady vibration, the primordial spark. Everything's alive, everything's alive, everything is clear. There's nothing to chase, and there's nothing to fear. They want the flash, I want the substance in the grain. Reading Marcus Aurelius while I'm standing in the rain. The logic isn't binary, it's fluid like the sea. Trying to unlearn the version of who they want me to be. The NPC is clicking like a clock that's lost its mind, searching for the groove that the industry left behind. Velvet thoughts in a world of jagged edges, building bridges while they're busy building hedges. Softly spoken, but the weight is heavy on the tongue. Ancient stories being told while we are still young. See the patterns in the architecture of the street, the way the struggle and the triumph always seem to meet. My melanin is rhythmic, my heritage is deep. I'm wide awake in a world that's fast asleep. Velvet thoughts in a world of jagged edges, building bridges while they're busy building hedges. Softly spoken, but the weight is heavy on the tongue. Ancient stories being told while we are still young. It's not a race, it's a marathon of the heart. Piece by piece, we take the system all apart. Ooh. Still young. I'm not looking at the rearview mirror anymore. The road ahead is wide. And the engine? It's fueled from the inside. The dust is settling on the chapter I closed, trading the morning for the life I've proposed. I'm turning the key in a door with no lock, listening to the silence, not the tick of the clock. The tank isn't empty, the reserve is a flood. Found a deeper source than the water and the mud. The internal spark, the flame and the cold, building a story that's never been told. It's not a lament for the days that I've done. It's the quiet power of outrunning the sun. The scaffolding fell, but the structure is sound. Checking the stability of the new ground I found. I don't need the external to tell me I'm whole. I'm auditing the wealth in the back of my soul. The cycle is over, but the motion remains, breaking the link of the invisible chains. The internal spark, the flame and the cold. New day, building a story that's never been told. It's not a lament for the days that are done. It's the quiet power of outrunning the sun. The sight is cleared of the ghosts I used to feed. So in the silence where I used to plant the need, I'm drafting the lines of a house with no name, leaving the ashes in the spirit of the blame. The blueprints are internal, written on the heart, a sovereign finish to a brand new start. The architecture of the unseen, building from within, finally comfortable in the texture of my skin. It's not a celebration of the ending of the race, it's the quiet glory of finding my own space. I've stopped counting the winters that I spent in the cold, trading the silver for a story that isn't sold. I'm auditing the structure from the floor to the beam, waking up the power from a long and heavy dream. The fuel is personal, a well that won't run dry, finding the why instead of asking why. I don't need the validation of the ones who stayed behind. I'm mapping out the legacy of a different kind. It's a structural integrity that only I can feel, knowing that the invisible is finally becoming real. The architecture of the unseen, building from within. I see it now, finally comfortable in the texture of my skin. It's not a celebration of the ending of the race, it's the quiet glory of finding my own space. Structure. They think silence is empty, but that's where the real math happens. You don't need to shout to be heard, just be solid. The chatter in the street is just a ghost in the air. I'm sitting in the logic of a high-back chair. I've audited the noise and I've canceled the debt. The sun is coming up and I haven't even sweat. The foundation is granite, the mortar is still, a sovereign command of a quiet kind of will. Sovereign silence, the weight of the gold, story of a victory that doesn't need to be told. It's not about the friction or the heat of the race, it's the dignity of moving at my own kind of pace. I've stopped checking the pulse of the digital crowd. The quietest moments are the ones that are loud. Stay on the beat. I'm building the temple from the spirit to the bone, comfortable sitting on a self-made throne. The fuel is internal, a spark in the dark, leaving a legacy, making a mark. I'm not trading my peace for a moment of fame. I'm playing a different and deeper kind of game. It's a structural power that you can't even see. The sovereign silence of becoming me. Sovereign silence, the weight of the gold. A story of the victory that doesn't need to be told. It's not about the friction or the heat of the race. It's the dignity of moving at my own kind of pace. Sovereign silence. Sovereign silence. Sovereign silence. Measure the silence. Just look at the coordinates. Just look at da-da-da. The street is a mirror that I've learned to ignore. I'm auditing the spirit and I'm closing the door. The fuel isn't external, it's a well in the deep, keeping all the promises I intended to keep. The foundation is iron, the structure is stone. A sovereign kingdom that I manage alone. Internal meridian, the line in the soul. Finally understanding how to stay in control. It's not a celebration of the battle I won. It's the quiet glory of becoming the sun. I've stopped counting the losses in the back of my mind, leaving the weight of the winter behind. I'm measuring the power by the peace in the room, watching the intention start to settle and bloom. The engine is quiet, the fire is internal, writing a legacy that feels more than ephemeral. I don't need the validation of a temporary crowd. My silence is heavy and it's perfectly loud. It's a structural shift that the world can't erase. The internal meridian, finding my internal meridian, the line in the soul. Finally understanding how to stay in control. It's not a celebration of the battle I won. It's the quiet glory of becoming the sun. Coordinates set. Coordinates set. Coordinates set. Coordinates set. Internal meridian, Coordinates set. Coordinates set. I'm not looking for a sign in the stars. I'm looking at the work on the table. The tank is full because I filled it myself. Let's move. I cleared the calendar and I threw away the keys. No more begging for the shade from the hollow trees. I paid the dues and I balanced out the cost, counting the value instead of what I lost. The fuel is internal, a steady, quiet burn, taking the wheel at every single turn. Second wind, the clarity in the chest, giving the weary part of me a place to rest. It's not a dream or a shadow in the night. It's the simple power of standing in the light. The walls are steady and the roof is finally tight. I'm done with the static and the ghost of the fight. I audited the circle and I cut the heavy weight, deciding that the focus is a better kind of fate. The engine is mine and the spark is under lock, built on the granite, not the shifting sand and rock. It's a different air when you finally breathe for you, respecting the honest work that I had to do. It's a structural piece that I built with my hands, the sovereign vision of the one who understands. Second wind, clarity in the chest. I feel the breath, giving the weary part of me a place to rest. It's not a dream or a shadow in the night. It's the simple power of standing in the light. Looking for a sign in the stars. I'm looking at the work on the table. The tank is full because I filled it myself. Let's move. I clear the calendar. I cleared the calendar and I threw away the keys. No more begging for the shade from the hollow trees. I paid the dues and I balanced out the cost, counting the value instead of what I lost. The fuel is internal, a steady, quiet burn, taking the wheel at every single turn. Second wind, the clarity in the chest, giving the weary part of me a place to rest. It's not a dream or a shadow in the night. It's the simple power of standing in the light. Breathe in, move out. The blueprint is dry and the cement is finally set. Living a life that I haven't even fully met yet. I'm auditing the silence, counting what's left in the room, leaving the debris and the shadows and the old gloom. The fuel is internal, a fire that I built in the rain, deciding exactly what's worth the effort and the pain. Foundational grace, the weight of the solid ground, finally hearing the truth in the beautiful sound. It's not a celebration of the ending of the storm, it's the quiet power of a spirit that's finally won. Is under my hand, built on the granite, the only way I can stand. It's a different kind of air when the baggage is gone, walking the line between the dusk and the dawn. It's the structural integrity that I earned in the dark, the sovereign vision, the internal, eternal spark. Foundational grace, the weight of the solid ground, finally hearing the truth in a beautiful sound. It's not a celebration of the ending of the storm, it's the quiet power of a spirit that's finally won. The dust has settled on the road I used to walk. I'm tired of the noise and the empty kind of talk. I'm auditing the engine, I'm checking every line, making sure the rhythm of the spirit is truly mine. The fuel is internal, a reservoir of light, keeping me steady through the middle of the night. Grounded horizon, the clarity in view, finally understanding what the quiet can do. It's not a celebration of the battle or the win, it's the quiet power of the peace that's within. Foundation is granite and the structure is sound. I'm standing on the truth of the new ground I found. I've stopped waiting for the world to give me the sign. I'm drawing the circle and I'm crossing the line. therapy.